Good morning, guys. In today's session, we are going to discuss about JavaScript strings. First of all, what is a string? A string is a collection of characters or a collection of words or are the combination of both words and strings. Generally, strings are declared by using either single quote or double quote. Can you see here I have two strings, one is in double quote, one is in single quote. Whatever the variable, for example, here is I have a variable x equal to 100. So now this is a number data type. So if we can go with console.log of type of x, then it is going to be a number. Can you see the type is number here? If you can keep this in either single quote or double quote, then it is going to be a string. Remember, whatever the value you are keeping in either single quote or double quote, then that is going to be a string. That may be a number also, but the data type is a string here. Right? If a string, remember, if a string starts with double quotes, then it also ends with double quote. Right? Here is string starts with single quote and it has to ends with single quote. Sometimes you may try like this. Here you given double quote and you are ending with single quote. This is going to be an invalid way of declaring string, guys. It can't give you, so it is going to give you an error. So check it carefully. Whenever you are starting a string with a double quote and it should end with a double quote, or starts with single quote and it also ends with a single quote, guys. Right. Sometimes in the middle of the strings you want to keep some double quote and single quotes. So in this situation, for example, this is JavaScript. I want to highlight this into double quotes. For example, this I want to make it something like this. This is JavaScript class. In such a manner, if you can take this, a string is started with double quote. In the middle of the string, if you want to take double quotes again, it is going to error. Now can you see it is going to give you syntax error, unexpected identifier. So in this situation, if you want to keep JavaScript as in either double quote or single quote, see, if you can take single quote, we don't have any problem. So when string starts with double quotes, in the middle we can take single quotes, we don't have any problem. Here string starts with single quote, in the middle we can take double quotes. This is valid thing. So but remember carefully what I am saying you here, when a string starts with a single quote, in the middle of it we can't use single quotes, but if you want to use single quotes, we have to use escaping characters. Now can you see these two are valid strings, guys, but this is invalid string. Can you see if we can refresh, you have an error, guys, here on line number 17. What is our line number 17? Line number 17, this is, guys, str1 JavaScript class. A string was defined with a single quote and the middle of the string is also kept into single quote. This is causing an error. So in this situation, if you want to print it, you can use escaping character like this. If you can use escape character, the string will be proper. Now you can refresh it, we don't have any error. Right. If you want to bind this information, this str1 value to this data div, so generally we can use document dot get element by id. What is the id of the div? Data dot inner html equal to str1. Now can you see your output will be proper. Refresh it and your output was proper. Let us zoom the screen. Yeah, so now the string was kept into single quote. Here also we have str1. If you want to print, you can print the str1 also. Now this is also proper. Why? Because here string starts with the double quotes, in the middle you can use single quotes, no problem. So here also string starts with a single quote. If you have to use double quotes in the middle, but string starts with double quote. If you see the third situation, this situation here, string is started with a single quote. In the middle, if you want to get the single quotes, definitely you have to use escaping characters. There is no other way, otherwise it will cause error. For example, you can use double quotes also, whatever it may be. For example, if you want to use double quotes here, then the same story. My string is started with a double quote, then you have to add with the double quote here. Yes, you have to use escaping character here. There is no other way. Right. So now you can see your output will be proper. We can get the proper output, guys. Earlier we have some errors now and we don't have anything. Now JavaScript was highlighted in such a manner, right? So, and sometimes you want to use some escaping characters. right? Then you can go with the same guys here, slash. A slash if we can use, so we don't have any problem in front of single quote and double quote. I mean, main thing is here, if a string starts with a single quote and still you want to use single quotes in the middle, go for escaping character. The same rule for double quotes as well, guys. Here, if you want to join two or more strings, we can use plus operator. Let's go here. Let us take this into two different parts of strings. str, just JavaScript string. I want to take one more variable, str1 equal to class. So I want to take one more string by go php, such a manner. So we have we have three strings totally here. If you want to join them, if you want to print them, yes, we can print them, but I want to join all these strings, then you can go simply, so where is equal to, we can join like this, str plus str1 plus str3 plus or 2 plus, whatever it may be. That is the string I taken there. Now you can see the string was joined, and now you can just print, and on the screen can you see your output will be like this, guys. Can you see? So JavaScript class by go php. You don't have space in between the strings, then you can go here one more plus operator. So between the two variables, if you want to join a string, yes, you can go space. Space is a character here. So you can do like this also, guys. Now you can check it, your output will be proper. JavaScript space class by go php, something like this, right? So this is a proper way of declaring the strings.